Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm very happy to see you again. Can you all hear me well? If you can hear me, please type yes into the chat window. Good. Thank you very much. Okay. Before we begin, I would like to try something out. Instead of using the video conferencing system that we are using now, let's try to use Google Meet to see how things work. Well, let me share my screen first. Okay. So I want everybody to go into the course, and there's a link here. We say video conference room Google Meet. Please click on the link. Yeah, click on Google Meet. Okay, click on the link and see if you can join the room. Okay. When you are here, click on join now. Okay, and just that. And I'm waiting for you. Okay, admit, admit,
Admit,
admit,
admit,
admit,
admit,
admit,
admit,
admit, admit. Oh, ding ding, ding ding. Okay. So can you hear me, everybody? Now you need to. Okay, yeah, I'm still accepting request to join the room
Read
now.
the job now.
Okay, admit. Now, anybody else? From people, link, be fan. Okay, so in our meeting this evening, we have the chance to experience the new Google Meet, and
And
I think I
I
should
think I still
end the session in our video conferencing system here. Okay, yes. Okay. This will make the audio quality of the meeting better. All right. So just a moment.
What is
23 people in the room now. Let's wait a little while. Ooh, welcome, Nguyên.
my ears hurt? It's like ear rape. Okay.
Yeah, nice boy, Gio. You see, it's doing a very good job of transcribing what we say onto the screen. So if we can't hear each other, we can look at the text. Do you see the captions on on your screen? No, you don't. Oh, that's strange. Okay. Um, but you can see my face on the screen now. Is that right? Yes, good, good. That's good. And I can see several webcams too. So for today meeting, we will together experience the use of Google Hangout, the enterprise for G-Shoot enterprise for education that Google has just launched. I'm very curious and excited to explore the um, features and functionalities of the platform. So let me show you my screen now. Okay. Wow, so many people. Yeah, people keep coming in. Okay, that's good. Now, Google is quite powerful, so you can enable your webcams. By showing your webcams, we have more face-to-face interaction, and it is easier, okay, to collaborate with each other. Okay. Now, so I think we are ready to start. Now, could somebody tell me again the key points we discussed last Sunday? Okay. What did we do for the second language acquisition theories? What did we discuss? Can somebody say something? Who? Or Chúc? Okay. Can you say something? Yeah, please enable your microphone. Don't be shy. Wang, you want to say something? Yeah, what did we discuss last Sunday? Now, Wang, I can hear you, so you only need to speak to the microphone. Okay, yeah. For the hands-on activity, we learn how to create chords. It's faster if if you talk via the microphone. Can somebody speak via the microphone, please? You can turn on the webcams. Okay, with this system, it's very easy to collaborate. So we can all turn the webcam. Trúc, Thanh Trúc, are you there?
No, excuse me for a moment.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So, last Sunday we talked about the language acquisition theories and, um, computer-assisted language learning, right? My computer is lagging a little bit.
Ủa vậy tôi ngủ này chi ta? Mày có quán
Okay, so can somebody tell me again the language teaching method that is based on behaviorism? Which language teaching method is based on behaviorism? So you can talk via the microphone or you can chat. Very quick review because these are very important issues. Any ideas? I think I should invite somebody to talk. Now, Thoại Nhi, can you tell us a little bit about behaviorism and what language teaching method is based on behaviorism? By the way, if you want to know how to use the microphone, um, well, Thoại Nhi, I need you to talk again about behaviorism. Okay, and which language teaching method is based on behaviorism? If you need to enable the microphone, just scroll it down to the bottom and then you see at the panel. Here you see the microphone. Wow, look like we do not have Thoại Nhi there. Oh my God, look at all of you here. Can somebody enable the microphone? Yeah, Thoại Nhi, can you just open your microphone and say something? You see? Scroll your mouse down to the bottom. Okay, yeah. I know you need some time to familiarize yourself with the system. But now you can see the text transcription showing up on your screen, right? Yes, that's good. Um, if you need a platform to do video conferencing in your school and to teach, this Google platform is quite good. You see, the connection quality is good. It's have similar tools to our big blue button video conferencing. Okay, Nhi is there.
Hello everyone.
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you very well.
So behaviorism is known as the behavioral psychology, and it's the it's a theory of learning um, based on the idea of all the behaviors that are acquired through the condition.
Okay. And which language teaching method is based on behaviorism?
Um, Language teaching method.
Yes. So we have audiolingualism, grammar translation method, communicative language teaching, direct method.
Um, Let me see. um,
Okay. Um, the which language teaching method, okay, put value on repetition. No, no, not on repetition. Yeah, on drills, practice, and um, repetition.
uh, I think ALM will be the language teaching method for behavioral.
Yes, you are right. You see, just that. Yeah, behaviors, um, audiolingo method, and okay, grammar translation method too are based on behaviorism. Now, so if you are a teacher that supports behaviorism, how can technology help? In what way? Let me put it the question this way. In what way can technology help a behaviorist teacher? Now, anh Pha. Well, thank you very much, Nhi. Now, anh Pha, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you very well.
Yes.
So,
So I would like to support what a business says about behavior system that is about the technologies we can use behavioral management system.
mhm,
Um, yes. That can reward and take away points dependence on in-class behavior.
mhm,
And the other one, sounds and images reflects the listener taking away points.
mhm.
Yeah. Uh, that could be easily to reinforce and bad behavior is also easily discouraged. That's also my ideas.
Okay, thank you very much. But let me put this
Thank
way.
you.
If you are a believer in behaviorism, okay, you have strong belief in practice, okay, in drills, right? And computer can provide students with endless, okay, practice exercises, especially multiple choice quizzes. So it's not like human teachers cannot grade students, cannot um, stay with students for too long. The computer can be available 24/7, provide students with hundreds of types of drills and exercises for him or her to work on. So if we believe in behaviorism, computer have a lot to offer, especially multiple choice quizzes, right? And in your e-learning courses that you are going to develop, one of the requirements is to create quizzes for the students. Now, let's come back to mentalism and Chomsky. Okay, this is a very important point, and then we need to relate it to technologies. Mỹ Thanh, can you tell us something about mentalism? Which language teaching method is based on mentalism? and how can we use technology if we support, if we, favor mentalism. Okay, let me show you again. Just scroll the mouse down to the bottom, and then you see the microphone. Okay, leave con webcam right here. Okay.
Hello.
Oh yes, yeah, got you.
Okay. Mentalism is kind of a direct method.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Mentalism is the foundation for direct method. So, what is the belief, okay, of mentalist language teacher?
Hello.
Oh yes, okay. Still here waiting for you.
Can you repeat your question?
Okay. Um. So, okay, if you are a mentalist teacher, okay, what will be your, approach to, okay, teaching language, and how can you use technology to support that approach?
So like mentalism is that jumps scare belief that the when learning language is guided by the innate language acquisition
Mm-hmm.
wise, so that is a result of human um, evolution, and uh, it also refers to allow any child to acquire language with uh, minimal assistance and sometimes no teaching.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. Okay. The mentalist teacher believe that students can learn a language without being taught explicitly, okay, the rules of the language, right? All the rules are already wide in, okay, the children's brains when they are born. So there is no need to, okay, teach them grammar. But the, okay, mentalist teachers mm, also have strong belief in the use of uh, authentic materials, like, okay, especially the near native accents of native teachers. So if you support mentalism and you want to apply the principles of mentalism in language teaching, you, okay, would always try to bring videos, audio recordings, cartoons, movies, and music into your classroom, right? You would want your student to watch a lot of movies in English, for example. Um, Now, with the computer, we can easily provide students with a lot of um, authentic, okay, native accent learning materials. And we can also use platform like Google Meet or like Skype that we are using now to connect a student or a group of students with a native teacher. Let's say the teacher is not in Vietnam, the teacher is in Australia now, is in New Zealand now, but he or she can still teach, okay, students in your language center in Vietnam. Okay, of course, if they agree to use this type of technology, right? So, okay, if you believe in mentalism, technology can also help. Now let's move on to the next part about constructivism. Again, which language teaching method is based on constructivism, and how can technology support a constructivist teacher? Now I want to okay, let me see who is there. Nào, Bảo Châu, Nguyễn Ngọc Bảo Châu. Yeah. Bảo Châu, are you there? No, no response. See, maybe having dinner right now. Don't know. Okay. Um, Now Mỹ Huyền, can you get that question? Đỗ Thị Mỹ Huyền. Hello, Mỹ Huyền, are you there? It's funny. Uh, anh Pha, are you there? Everybody, can you hear me now? Are we still connected?
Hello.
Okay, yeah.
So let me talk about
Okay, yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, please.
Mm, Okay, about constructivism. So learner views on personal experience and acting and social in the learning process.
Uh-huh.
Process. So what is the method that we use in this constructivism is that we encourage our students to make discovery with collaborative group work, scaffolding, self-guided learning based on personal experience.
Okay,
So that's all my understanding of this.
okay. And can you, sir, can you share with the whole class about how technology can help? Um,
So
yeah.
I think with the help of computers, we can use these um, modern technologies to design some of the uh, very like mm, group work exercises so that students can talk together and they have the opportunities to express their ideas with the other ones.
Okay, yeah. You are right. So constructivism stresses the importance of socialization. The key idea here is that people learn when they interact with people around them. Right? Students learn best by um, interacting, socializing with other students. And the language method that is based on constructivism is the one that is being promoted a lot in Vietnam now. We call it communicative language teaching. And in communicative language teaching, you see a lot of the learning activity try to promote interactions, among students, like pair work, group work, uh, games, and um, yeah, collaborative writing, things like those. So technology in the beginning can serve as a platform for students to collaborate. For example, if you want your student to do collaborative writing, you can use the wiki tool, right? Or the okay, Moodle platform that we are using to support this course is very much uh, 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 constructivist environment. Inside here, you see, you can discuss with each other. We see very much a group activities, a very constructivist activity, right? So we see forum discussions. Um, what else? We see reflections. We see um, a lot of sharings of uh, individual work. So all of these are made possible thanks to technology, right? If I do not have this system, if we do not have the internet today, it will be extremely difficult for me to organize these learning activities so easily, right? So coming back to the point, with constructivism, the key idea is that the teacher needs to organize a lot of collaborative activity for the students, and the computer, as I have just demonstrated, provide teachers with a range of tools. If you use Facebook for teaching, for example, that's also considered, a constructivist ideas of running your teaching activities. Now, lastly, can somebody else tell me about questions? Again, your voice is important. Now, please enable the microphone, okay, quickly and talk. Uh, I hope people are still there. Now, Quyên Anh, are you there? Trần Nguyễn Quyên Anh, just scroll, okay, scroll the mouse to the bottom. Okay, very good. Could you enable the microphone? And if you can open the webcam, okay, it's great too. And then share with the whole class about the input hypothesis theory of questions and how technology can support the input hypothesis in language teaching. Wow, the microphone is blocked. No way. Um, okay, I will invite somebody else then. V, are you here? Yeah, Vi Phạm. Vi, are you there? Okay, good. So, can you say something about the input hypothesis of questions, the I plus one? Funny, some people
Hello?
left the meeting. Okay, yeah, we have got you.
Yes. About the input hypothesis. I think that it is consistent in five main hypotheses like L, and comprehensible inputs. Does it belong to I plus one? This means input hypothesis, and all of the learners can be at the same level of linguistic competence at the same time.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's all the thing I know about this.
Okay. Thank you, Vi. Um, so with the input hypothesis, the key idea is okay. In order for students to develop their language competency, the language input that they get need to be one level above their current level. Okay, that's explained for the formula I plus one, mean input plus one level. So the role of the teachers is to provide good input, well-selected material for the students. And how can technology help you in this approach? You see, with technology, we can easily find a lot of language teaching resources via the internet. For example, if you are looking for reading materials and you are teaching, let's say, intermediate students, then just a search, and then you have thousands of websites at your fingertips, uh, providing you with tons of resources. Um, so this is the easiest, way teacher can get good materials and provide to the student. Now you may take these things for granted, but 20 or 30 years ago, before the age of the internet, remember how much harder the teacher had to work in order to collect materials. They have to collect books, they have to collect a calendar, and they have to do a lot of things just to make handouts for the classroom. But now, most of them are in the computer. So with technology, we can easily locate good resources for students, and also with technology, we can organize or deliver resources for students very easily. Like what we are doing here in the learning course, I can give you links relevant to the topics. I can provide you with activity here with ease. Okay, now this is a group work, and I want everybody to prepare, a plan, and then you need to do a presentation. So let's say which Padlet do we use now? Okay, do you see this link? Let me clear all the posts. Now I want everybody to prepare okay just one PowerPoint with several slides answering the questions and post to my Padlet. Okay, imagine that you now have to convince your colleagues in your schools, and okay, these people are mostly interested in literature, not in technology. Now you need to convince them to invest in using technology to innovate the foreign language teaching curriculum in your school. So basically, you need to convince your, let's say, your boss, your friends in the school, your colleagues in the school to invest money in, okay, technology to support language teaching. So with all the understanding about technology we have accumulated so far, consider scientific as well as social reasons. Please make five, okay, 3 to 5, okay, maybe five, okay, a lot for you. So make 3 to 5 reasons why we should invest in technology for language teaching. Okay, so get ready, open your PowerPoint, and then, okay, you have 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I'm going to pick on somebody in the class and ask you to present. Is that clear, everybody? Please type clear. Yes, I can send you the link via the okay, thank you. So let me put it via the chat. Yeah. Now you see my link. Yeah. If you scroll down in the chat windows, you will see the link to my Padlet. So, okay, for people who have just joined, okay, you need to prepare, okay, a PowerPoint presentation presenting 3 to 5, arguments for why we should use technology to support teaching. Okay, and then all of you can present like what I am doing now, okay, in, okay, this Google Meet platform. So, okay, you have now 5 minutes. Okay, everybody, time's up. Are you ready? If you're ready, please type ready into the chat window. Not yet. Okay, 5 more minutes. That's okay. So I will make it 7. Okay, I have seen 2 presentations uploaded to the Padlet, waiting for other people. Okay. Yeah. Microsoft Word is good too. That's good. Now, Kim Hue. So let me show you how you can do the presentation. Look. Now look at my screen. Just put your mouse down to the ribbon. Okay. When you scroll your mouse down to the bottom, then you will see okay this okay presentation icon. Okay, and then you can take my presentation and do yours. So let's see what's that. Now, Kim Hue, are you there? Kim Hue,
Yes, I'm here.
good. So could you please go down
Yes.
to the bottom and then you will see Vũ
Oh,
Nguyễn Ngọc Y presenting. Click
yes.
there to take the presentation and then you can share your screen to the whole class. If you can share your webcam too, it would be great.
Just wait a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, can you see my screen?
Yes. Okay, I can see your
But
screen now. Very nice.
but maybe there's a problem that I just saw my screen and gave my presentation to everyone, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you
Yeah.
do not have your webcam, that's fine.
Yes. Can I start?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The important why we have to invest technology on teaching and learning. I have four reasons here. The
Uh-huh.
first one is provide deep understanding to students. Teacher have so many ways to provide to deliver their lessons to students. For example, instead of just write something on the board and uh, start your lesson to the student, you can provide image, video, or make some games for students to take part in. Yeah, are you following me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, the second one is easily access to course materials. Um, when we use technology on teaching and learning, we teacher can post their homework or their materials online, and then students have so many ways to access the course materials everywhere and at every time they like. The third one is increase the student motivation by the students and the teacher have great interaction to each other, like teacher can give student exercise assignment and then they post online, they submit online, and then the teacher can give feedbacks to the students. And in the class, the teachers can make some games for student to take part in. That can motivate the concentrate of the students. And the last one, easily assessment and administration, right? Like the teacher can create PowerPoint slide or their their their, their lessons by many ways, and then they can easily make make a test for student to do, and we can keep it forever, and we can use it again at sometime we like. That's all I want to share with you today.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, beautiful, good job. Thank you very much.
yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Now I have one question. Could you clarify the first point again? What do you mean by provide deep understanding? Because a lot of people claim that when we use the internet, we do not think as critically as when we read, let's say printed books, printed
Yeah,
material.
yes, yes. The point I want to share today is we can combine between applying the technology with the traditional one. Like, by the way, we instead of just give student textbook or printed materials for them to read, you can create some video or slide, PowerPoint, add image, audio, or something to suggest to provide student like a visual apps for students easily imagine what you are saying.
Okay, I got you.
Yes,
Thank you. Yeah, that's right.
yes,
Sometimes it's very difficult for students to understand, let's say,
yes,
how the internal combustion engine work, right? If you just describe
yes,
the bolts and the nuts and the different parts, then but if you can show a video clip with
yeah,
very, vivid, clear and visualized demonstration, it's much easier for students to understand. So, okay, that's what he meant by
yes,
deep understanding. Yeah, make things okay
yes,
easier, okay,
vivid,
yeah,
yes,
more vivid with the visual aid.
yeah,
Okay, and of course,
yes,
with the internet, students have easy access to learning materials. I agree.
yeah,
Especially with technology, students will have the wow effect, right? Um,
yes,
so one of the point of bringing Google Meet to our meeting today is to give you new experience, okay, and okay, it make you hopefully more interested, okay, when you okay have something new in the class. So thank you very much. Right now,
yes. Thank you. Thank you
okay,
for listening.
right, you're very welcome. Now, so who else? Now, Quyên Anh, are you there, Quyên Anh? I can see your presentation here. Now, Quyên Anh, your presentation is here. Are you there, Quyên Anh?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, very loud and clear. Thank you. Now, could you share your screen and start presenting to the whole class?
How can I share my screen?
Okay, to share your screens, this is what you do. You scroll down, yeah, on the panel, scroll down, and you see here, okay, this icon, the okay, presenting icon. If you scroll down and you see it say Vũ Nguyễn Ngọc is presenting, just click it and take my presentation. Okay, you need to scroll the
Yeah.
mouse down to the ribbon at the bottom, and then you find. Yeah, okay, got that. Very good, beautiful.
I'm sorry, just a minute, because I created my PowerPoint on another computer. So I have to,
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, yeah, you can copy it over, or you can download directly from no from the Padlet.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, you can, you can open the Padlet and download it from there.
Just a minute.
Well, sure, take your time. We are all just okay learning to use okay this presentation tool too. I know how I enjoy it. Yeah, 3 will be fine. Yeah, and then you can download the PowerPoint from there.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Um,
very
so, uh,
good.
so I'm gonna present my ideas about the importance of technology in language teaching. The first thing I want to share is that the students are demanding technology in class because the new generation of students are mostly digital native, like me or like my classmates. And we have been working with technology for various purposes, and including English teaching and English learning. And as a student, I appreciate the use of computers, internet, and even cell phones in the learning process. The second point is new learning practices require the use of technology, like the use of videos, audios, or other visual application. For example, when you want to present an idea using videos, you can go on YouTube and you can share videos about like in the last meeting you share with us videos on robot and videos on a visual app for teaching. And I think that using such technology help improve student motivation and help the teacher to keep the learner attention. And another thing is that the projector has been widely used in the tertiary context as a means to show your PowerPoint slides so that teacher can reuse the content of the course again. Um, the third point is that teaching and testing has gone online. Online testing has been quite popular in the way that they provide immediate response and results for students and save teacher times. For example, when I go on the e-learning website of TDTU, I can do multiple choice test and I can receive immediate response and my immediate result, and I can and the teacher can save time assessing my test. um, Another point is with online teaching, the learning procedure can be conducted everywhere in the world and can be recorded for future users. For example, the recording of our meetings can be recorded and I can watch again. So I can review some of the points that I missed during the learning process. And the last thing is that creative program and online resources have are being provided for free. For example, Google Meet, um, Padlet, uh, and some online teaching program are being provided for free, so we don't have to buy it. And another thing is that the programs engage students in the learning process by the use of multi-sources such as visual aids, games, and audio files. That's the end of my presentation.
Okay, so thank you very much, Quyên. So basically, okay, the main argument in Quyên presentation is that okay, technology is okay, the trend, and by using technology, we bring a lot of okay, learning opportunities for the students. Wow, thank you very much. Now, Sutida, okay, I have never heard you present. Are you there, Sutida? Okay. Could you could you share the screen and okay, present to the whole class how you will convince okay, other people to invest okay, people in your school to invest in technologies? Yeah. You could oh, you don't need to use PowerPoint. You can use WinWord or you can use anything. Just share the screen. We will see whatever you show on your screen. Okay, turn on the microphone and share the screen. That's enough. Okay, if you scroll down to the bottom, then you will see the ribbons going up and okay, just click on present now. Then you'll be able to share the screen to the whole group. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Sutida is presenting, is preparing her presentation. So you can use any tool, Sutida. It can be your notepad, it can be your PowerPoint, something that you can type. If you are not quite ready yet, let's switch to somebody else. Now, Mỹ Thanh, you have a very eye-catching PowerPoint here. Okay. Could you share the screen and talk to the whole group while waiting for Sutida? Okay, Sutida, okay, just keep preparing for your presentation. Yeah, Mỹ Thanh will do it first. So Thanh, if you scroll your mouse down to the bottom, and you will see the ribbon going up. Click on present now. Yeah, good. So I can hear you now.
They have two options. That your entire screen in a window. What should I
Entire
choose?
screen. Okay, say entire screen. Yeah, that's nice. That's it. And now please switch to your PowerPoint. Yes, there you go.
Okay. So I will talk about 4 reasons why we need to use the technology to teach language. I have four reasons. First, to enhance students' interest. Second, apply more information. Third, self-time. And the last one is create more communicates environment. So the first one, to enhance student interest, because the application of technology, it helps students to uh, have more material like in many channels. Like they can see the video, they can see pictures or any action. So this can make students easily see the information because when we see a video, it's more interest. Then we see a piece of paper, right? And the second reason, like we supply more information because in the internet we can sell a lot of information. We can find a lot of information, and teacher can synthesize and then provide information to the student through many tools, and then they can save maybe their lessons, and then maybe they can post more information about the lesson to the student. For that reason, that develop the communication skills because students may sometimes they don't understand something and then you will ask the teacher through the internet. And the third reason that we can save time, as I mentioned before, the student can directly text to the teacher. Um, as a result, the student have more time to practice, discuss, or ask questions with other people or any time in the day. So they don't need to go to the campus. It takes time. And the last reason, like create more communication environment. And like they can communicate anytime, anywhere. They like not only in the classroom, like they communicate with the student and teacher. In the traditional teaching, we only with communicate with other in a classroom, but with the internet and when we apply the technology, we have more environment to communicate. So the communication skill maybe of the student can improve. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, very detailed and a very good presentation. So, in general, technology motivate students and can help the teacher to build a good learning environment for students as well, help the students to collaborate. Thank you. Very good work. Um, now, Sudida, are you ready now? Um, let's see. Let's have one more. Oh, we have a group here. Yeah. À, Ngọc Anh, Thoại Nhi, Quang Thịnh, and Kim Ngân. Quang Thịnh, are you there? We need a gentleman. Quang Thịnh. Woo-hoo. Quang Thịnh. Okay, good. Could you share your screen and present to the whole class? How you argue for the use of technology in your school? Okay, yeah, take your time.
Hello.
Hello, got you. Okay, mic clear.
Okay, so I represent for my group of 5 people.
Okay,
Talk
hey,
about
yeah, first, please share your
technology.
screen.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to share your screen. Please go down to the bottom and
Yeah,
select
yeah. Okay.
present now, and then select entire screen. Then you will be able to share your screen to the whole group.
It's okay.
Yes, that's very nice. Okay, I can
Okay,
see your screen now.
so I represent for my group to talk about the benefits of technology in teaching. Right. There are 5 reasons. The first one is improve engagement. The second one is encourage individual learning. The third one encourage collaboration. Next, a student can learn useful life skills through technology. And the last one is benefits for teacher. Okay, let's move to the first one.
Okay.
Once we apply technology in teaching, especially teaching English, students feel more interested in their subject because with technology you can design your so many vivid PowerPoint slides with pictures, audio files, on the video that can motivate students. Uh, technology make learning more fun and enjoyable. Yeah, sure, we can maybe design some games for them to review or to warm up for the new lessons. Next is encourage individual learning. Encourage individual learning because of the different learning style and different ability. Technology provides great opportunities for making learning more effective for everyone with different needs. And let's move to the third region. Uh, Technology can encourage the collaborations. For example, students can learn at their own speed, review difficult concepts, or skip ahead if they need to. Uh, it also encourages collaboration, practice skill by getting involved in different overall activities. We can share with them some useful website on the internet that can help them to improve, to practice the collaboration skill. And the last one, practice collaboration skill, get it involved online activities. Is it clear?
Yeah, very clear. Yeah, please go on.
Okay. Then students can learn useful life skills through technologies. Technology is the effective tool for teaching life skill. For some students, it can improve their self-confidence because, for example, if we study in the whole class and when students take their presentation, they have to stand before a lot of people, a lot of students, a lot of friends. But when we use some teaching methods like online study like this, it's just students just talk with the monitor, the screen, so they can be self-confidence in their speaking.
Okay.
With the technologies, students can be more creative and critical thinking because they have to, to acquire new thing and acquire new methods to do with the exercises. For example, last Saturday we studied about the HTML. Yeah, we have to think a lot about that thing, and more responsibility, goal setting, and technology also help the students to uh, develop their teamwork. The last reason is benefits for teachers. It can use different apps or trusted online resources to enhance the traditional ways of teaching and to keep students more engaged. It helps teachers save a lot of time. Uh, Recently, when teacher want to find research or something related to teaching, they just go to Google and find out very easily. They don't need to go to the library to search to look for the thing that they need in the book. It takes a lot of time. And last one, having virtual learning environments in schools enhance collaboration and knowledge sharing between teachers. And that's the end of my presentation about the benefits of technology. Yeah, thank you for listening.
Wow, thank you very much. Hey, that's beautiful. So a lot of ideas about how technology can help students to develop the essential skills, especially for their future
Yes.
workplace. Wow, thank you very much. Now,
Thank you.
Sutida, I'm still waiting for you. Are you ready, Sutida? Okay. Could you share your screen and talk to the whole class now? Just a very quick reminder, if you need to present, scroll your mouse down to the bottom, click on Present Now, and then select entire screen. Oh, scroll your mouse. You need to put your mouse down to the bottom by default. Okay, the control panel is hidden, so you need to pull your mouse down to the bottom of the screen. And then you should see a button which say present now. Click on present now and then select entire screen. Okay, got you. And could you open your microphone and your webcam too? I have never seen your face.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, could
Can
you
you?
open could you open your webcam too, Sutida?
Okay. I will try. I don't know how to do.
Um, you don't have a
Um,
webcam?
I have it, but mm, I don't know how to share my screen.
Oh, just put your mouse down to the ribbon again, and then you see the webcam. You see the camera next to the microphone.
Yeah,
Then
but it's like I I should put. Oh,
oh
okay.
yes, there you are. Beautiful. Yeah,
Um,
so nice.
good evening.
Okay, there you go. Oh,
Okay, the importance of technology in language teaching, in my opinion, the five lessons is that the first one is engage students with interactive methods, just like the learning can be more interesting.
mhm.
And the second lesson is to improve use of digital and technology which will benefit to students in the future. And the third one is increased collaboration because students can work and collaborate with people in another location. And the fourth one, differentiated learning materials. Students can get into differentiated learning material on internet and on the website, something like that. And the last one, teacher can design new learning material through technology, like can use many tools to design the material to share with students.
Okay, thank you. Very nice to do that.
Okay.
Okay, you do a very good job. Okay, summarizing okay, all the on the other okay, presentation. Oh, how do we say thank you? ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Okay, ขอบคุณครับ Okay. So now so these are the points that we. Oh, sorry, I should share my screen back. Oop. Okay. Um, so these are the okay, key points from your textbooks about okay, the major arguments for using technologies for promoting technology in language teaching in your school. To begin with, language acquisition is a very intensive and time-consuming process. It takes hours and hours in order to be competent. Um, now, according to research, for European people, let's say for English people, if they learn French or German languages that also belong to the same Roman language family, then they need to spend around 600 hours of learning in the classroom. 600 hours. Wow. Let's say you have 6 hours a week, right? And then 600 hours equal to 100 weeks, and that's two 2 years continuously. And if an English person try to reach advanced level in Chinese, the learning time is more than double, 1,320 hours, so 4 to 5 years. And similarly, for a Vietnamese, if we learn Chinese, usually we can speak Chinese quite competently after 2 years, right? But if we learn English, because English belongs to a very, very different language family comparing with Vietnamese, again, it takes usually 5 years, 4 to 5 years to become, advanced on the condition that you learn continuously. So, okay, in this case, language learning is very long process. It needs a lot of patience from the student, and also it needs a lot of ongoing support from the university, from the teacher. And okay, in this way, if we promote technology in the school, the student get constant feedback. For example, if you provide students with a website so that they can come in and do the reading and do the quizzes, you see, okay, that's an ongoing support. If you put a robot into the school, like what we saw yesterday in the video clips of classes in Korean, for example, then student can come to the robot and say something anytime. the robot will respond. And that's another form of support for the students. So technology, if used wisely, can play a major role in enhancing L2 learners' contact and exposure to the task language, especially when they do not have the chance to immerse themselves in the native language environment. Also, we have seen so many documentations of reports from the literature of the benefits of online discussion facilitated by computers. I think there is no counter argument for this point. If you go back to our course and look at your discussion, you see, um, even if we do not care about the ideas that people share in this forum, by writing this much for the course, I believe that your language skill, your writing skills improves too. So the use of forums, discussion forum in any language courses is very beneficial. And also there are educational advantages of access to instruction to learners outside the constraints of the classroom. As you see, with the computer, students can get connected to other group of students, even in other countries. They can get support from experts that you can never bring to the classroom. So just like get connected a student to the internet, you have already provide them with a lot of you know access to good learning materials and resources. Also, using technology, yes, like many of you have already mentioned, is in the trend. Um, Now we no longer ask whether we should or should not use technology, right? The question now is how we do it effectively. And technology does not replace the teacher. We have already repeated it. But teachers who use technology will replace who don't. And also, as we see, uh, oh, something wrong. Everybody, can you still hear me? Are you still with me? Can you still hear me, everybody? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for the confirm. I have just seen some notifications from the screen saying, okay, the audio is something. Okay, thank you. So, um, new technology help us to enhance the productivity individually. For example, you see, instead of going to the campus now, I can stay at home and teach you guys like this. We do not need a computer lab, but in the university, we need to go to a computer lab with internet connection in order to do all these kinds of collaboration, right? So if we know how to make good use of technology, we can enhance the productivity. Okay, we can manage human resources in a more effective way. I think after this coronavirus epidemic, you will see a very big change in the work environment. More and more company will be open to the work from home model, and a lot of university now are open to that choice, because teachers are more accustomed to it. Students are also accustomed to learning this way. I'm not sure when the corona virus epidemic is over, you will be happy to go back to the campus and taking traditional classroom all the time. Whether you want to have this kind of experience sitting at home, okay, comfortably enjoying the lecture from the lecturers, okay, from the screen, and then okay, when it's your turn, share the screen, talk to the whole group. Right. So new advances in the technology allow an institution personnel to do things, and then okay, it is the catalyst for change. Just today, when I go onto the newspaper, I have got an article, yeah, shared by one of my colleagues, uh, saying that mobile phone has already launched the 5G network successfully in Ho Chi Minh City. Okay, yeah. So it's a big day, okay, for technology today, right? And this now when that is deployed, you will have the chance to access high-speed internet, okay, up to 2,000 megabytes per second. Remember our test yesterday? Okay, most of you enjoy about 30 to 40 megabits now, okay, at home, and okay, that is considered quite fast. But imagine 2,000, that is nearly 100 times faster than your current connection. It seems like my connection is lost. Um, Everybody, can you still hear me? Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you because my other computer is disconnected. You see, okay, it's good that okay the main computer is not disconnected, but okay my okay supplementary is not here. Uh, well, never mind. Okay, if you can still be with me, that's fine. Let's go on. Okay, so with the 5G internet network, I think very soon we will see HoloLens, hologram, holoportation that we saw yesterday. We saw on Sunday. Uh, becoming popular, okay, on our personal devices. And lastly, our students today, okay, like you guys, most of you are born, okay, at the end of the 90s or the beginning of 2000. So, okay, you are the net in citizens. Okay, by the age you go to okay, primary school, okay, YouTube is already available in Vietnam. So you guys take technology for granted. You guys are very good at technology, and um, we have already discussed whether this is, a problem or benefits, right? Back in the yeah, the course. Is it a problem or benefit for okay, the student generation today to be better than teacher and technology? Okay, guys, that's the okay summing up of okay what is uh, important from the reading regarding the key arguments for investing in technology for language learning. Now, we are going to have a break now, but before it, do you have any questions or comments? If you have no questions, then let's take a break and we will come back here. Okay, yeah. Okay, Quyên Anh, question about the e-learning project. Please go ahead. Okay, look like she's still typing the question. New units by intermediate only have 7 units. I see. Okay, we will come back to that after the break. We will talk more about the project and I will make necessary changes. Thank you for drawing my attention to that. Right, I will pause the recording now. Let's take a break and go back to the room at a 8:15. Okay? So enjoy your break. Okay, everybody, it's time for us to get back. Are you ready? Please type ready. Okay, if you are back to the room. Thank you. Good. Thank you very much for the confirmation. Now, it's time for us to go back to the hands-on activities, right? So let me share my screen. Okay. Now, first thing first, I need you to do the attendance check for today. So, duplicate. Yeah, please take your attendance for meeting 5 is the 10. And this is Tuesday, 5 period. Okay, please take your attendance. Very fast. Good. So you are familiar with the procedure now. Yeah, so more than 20 people, okay, for this evening meeting. Could you let me know where you are now? Okay, are you in Ho Chi Minh City or are you in another province? Kiên Giang, wow, Vũng Tàu, Quảng Ngãi, really? Đồng Nai, Hồ Chí Minh City, Bình Dương, Bình Phước, Đồng Nai. So you guys are enjoying the holiday still in the hometown, Long An. Wow, Đồng Nai, Bạc Liêu too. Hmm, I see. Tiền Giang. Okay. You do not see the check-in attendance. Yeah, just refresh the web browser, anh Pha. Go back to the English online page, refresh the browser, you will see it. Tiền Giang. Okay. So you are in two different groups, right? Okay, one group is based in Ho Chi Minh City and another group is somewhere else. That's what I guess. Is that right? Or are you in the same cohort or are you in the same group? Everybody? Okay, I just want to know whether you are in the same group or you are from two different groups coming together in this course. If you are from different groups, then you may not know. Wow, I see. That's why you do not know each other. If you come from the same group, you uh, know each other better. So I will try to, help you to know each other better. Okay. So the introducing your voice in a new yourself in a new voice is one of those activities. Now, okay, let me yeah, 25 people already. Going back to the course. Let's see what needs to be covered here. So now my presentation is ready for you guys to download. Okay, we need to go back to your e-learning course a little bit. Now, I got questions about the e-learning project. And so we may need to update 2020. So this is the list of the project. Let me go back and check the well, the files are deleted here. Do not have it. That's okay. So for pre-intermediate, is it okay? Do we have 9 units? You need to tell me in the chat window. Let me see the chat. Have you checked the new Unix 5 pre-intermediate? Does it have 7 or 9 units? I just got feedback from Queen Anh that okay, the intermediate has only 7. It is right, or you did not check? So the pre-intermediates had 9 units. Good. How about the intermediates? Have you checked? Yes, I remember it having. If it has only 7 units, then I have to reassign. So how about okay, if the up and the intermediate have only 7, then I will change this to unit 1, unit 2. Okay. So that settle things. The upper intermediate also has 7 units only. Then unit 1, unit 2. So the pre 9 units. Nguyễn Ngọc Bảo Châu. I don't know. Okay, your name is not in the class list, Joe. Are you sure you are in the list? So perhaps you are the new students. Anyway, I can assign you to new English file. Okay, yeah. Why don't I just copy unit 3? That's okay. So in all, we have 28 students in a list. 28 projects, 28 students. Right. If you do not have any other questions or comments, then I will upload this file, this one for you guys. Delete, add file. Okay, like that. Now let's go and take a look at your course. I want to see if you have done anything to the course. So go down to TDTUs and the 2020 cohorts. Now laying fan, I still do not see the course name. Was you absent last time? Hmm? Oh, everybody look. Anh Nguyên has done a lot of work already. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah. So now I just want to show you one thing. You see, the video here is not responsive. And this is a problem that a lot of you will make. If I turn the editing off and scroll down, let's see. Yeah, it's okay like this, but when the student use your site on smartphone, the screen may become smaller and smaller like this. You see, on smartphone it will look like this, and then they cannot see the whole movie, and that's why you need to make it responsive. And in the SDSO course, I did talk about how you can make your video responsive. You see, if you want to make your video responsive, just put the video content inside the tag div class equal to responsive video and then close it. Similarly, if you want to make the image responsive, you need to add this attribute. Let me go back to your course, turn editing on, and then I edit the videos, go to edit settings. So go to the code, go to the HTML code. You see, now I just need to put this iframe, inside the responsive video div. It looked like this, right? Let's say and return. Now, yeah, you see the difference now? It responds to the screen. And this is very important when you design content for smartphone. Yeah. Yeah, you see, it always fits into your screen. So, very nice and handy. Now, the next thing I want you to look at is some studio sample. So could you please go to this website, HSUE-learning.com.vn. Now, if you have already seen the website I'm showing to the screen, please type in your chat window. Got it. Yeah. Please type into the chat window. Got it. Okay, good, good. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom, you see the videos that are produced in professional studios. And this is an essential part of a commercial e-learning course. Now, I'm not going to ask you to make a commercial video yet, but one day you will need to produce courses so that you can sell on website like Edumon, right? So now thousands of people are making money by putting their courses up here to sell. If your teacher is English, go to English and you also see many courses. So I, am in charge of about 40 courses here. I do not teach directly, but I mentor, organize the studio work, and help my colleagues to produce courses on this platform. So you see, quite popular teachers like Bùi Đức Tiến, Thu Vân, Quang Nam, uh, Đào Sư Phạm, Quang Nam, So these are all people, Thu Vân, from my team. And you know what? They produce videos, using the technology. Actually, they go to this studio. Okay, they contact this studio to produce the video. So I'm going to show you the standards. Now, could you please click on these videos and take a look at this video. So I give you about 5 minutes looking around this video. You should look at this video first. It shows you a lot of ideas that I'm going to discuss about how you can prepare the PowerPoint before you go into the studios. Okay.
Hi, in today's lesson, we are going to take a look at different types of vocabulary for the IELTS. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau tìm hiểu một vài dạng thức từ vựng khác nhau phù hợp cho bài thi IELTS. First, we'll take a look at low and high frequency words. Đầu tiên, chúng ta sẽ xét đến những từ có tần số xuất hiện cao và những từ có tần số xuất hiện thấp. And secondly, formal and informal words. Những từ trang trọng và những từ thân mật. Finally, general and topic-specific words. Những từ mang nghĩa tổng quát.
Okay, so you can watch this video because later on you will see that PowerPoint file. And if you are a teacher of English, you can watch this video too. I'm going to give you the PowerPoint file of Dynalogic, from this studio. And you will learn a lot about how to prepare the PowerPoint file for studio work.
Xin chào các cô, các thầy. This is an introduction to the...
Okay, I want you to watch the movie on your own laptop so that you can enjoy the best video quality. Now, so please spend about 10 minutes. I give you 10 minutes watching the videos of Topika and NL 2020 forum and of me in the middle, okay? And when you have finished watching, just time to chat window, finish watching. I will explain about the next steps. Okay, for now, just watch the video. Thank you. Oh no, this is not the file. I'm trying to find some. Okay, I think I should take you right away there. This is in Discord Studio training. Okay, everybody, could you please go to the search box and type in the keyword studio. It should take you to this training course. studio tutorial, hướng dẫn quay phim trong studio. I show you all the tips and the techniques for producing studio movies. Okay, so click to enter. If you are already in this course that you see on the screen, please type in the chat window, I'm in. Good. So look like everybody is in. Now, this is the PowerPoint template that you see with the videos of Miss Diễm Quyên. And this is the PowerPoint from Dr. Diana Derjic. So in your e-learning project, an important part for you is to prepare this PowerPoint, and you need to follow this convention. Now the PowerPoint, the size of the PowerPoint. Let me go to design for you. Slide size, right? It must be HD size, widescreen 16.9. Okay, because when you make it 16.9 and you produce let's say YouTube videos, the default is the default size. So this is 16:9. And EduMon also require you to use this size. So PowerPoint size is 16.9, and for the slide, you need to have space for the teacher. Right? So with slide like this, the teacher is not visible. Okay, will disappear from the screen. But with this, the teacher will will be here. So the video of the teacher will be here interacting with the screen. And you see in the notes, look in the notes areas of the PowerPoint file, you should put in the script that you are going to read aloud when you read out when you teach. Now, believe me, when you stand in front of the camera and teach, it's very difficult to speak without hesitating, interrupting, if you don't have these scripts to support you. Now in the studios, in professional studio like the e-learning studio that I show you, they have special equipments that project these scripts onto the camera for you. So when you look at the script, you also look at the camera, right? That's very helpful. So the PowerPoint file that you prepare need to have scripts in the notes like this, like this, like this. What else do I need to tell you? Yeah, take another look at the PowerPoint file of Miss Diễm Quyên before she teach. right? Okay, so you see her image is here, is here, is here. So in a PowerPoint file, you need to leave an empty space that is about 1/3 of the area, the surface area of the PowerPoint file, so that the studio technicians have some space in the frame to put your video inside. Okay. Now, now let's do the hands-on activities. I want you to watch these videos, and then can you prepare a PowerPoint file that meets these standards in the studios. Then upload your PowerPoint file to the Padlet. Well, let me clear the other post. Okay. So let me say this again. This is your hands-on activities. One, okay. Watch movie tutorials in part 2. 2, prepare a PowerPoint file with only 2 slides. 3, you must have images. And 4, upload to the Padlet. Where is it? Yeah, Sonnet would be fine. Okay, now you have 15 minutes for these activities. This is very important if you want to teach online. You want to produce this video. Okay, I have got the questions. How about the content? The content for now it can be anything. Okay, I don't care what you teach. I just care about whether you can build an appropriate PowerPoint using the PowerPoint template, using good images, having scripts to support you in the studio. And should we take out cell contents to put in the video? Yeah, you can prepare any contents. Okay, so yeah, watch this video and do these things. Thank you. Okay, I have seen one submission from Queen. Let's wait for the people. Wait for several more people before I can give you comments for the PowerPoint file. Okay, one more from Hai Chiu. How about the others? Okay, thank you everybody. I think this is enough. Now, so could you please all go back to the screen? I need to give you feedback on the PowerPoint files that you're gonna use for teaching in the studio. So let's take a look at this one by thing first. Now, this is okay, but you know, when you want to make commercial videos, the key to success is, you know, the visual effects of the PowerPoint, not animation. I mean, okay, if you use a blank background like this, just blank background and text, it doesn't look attractive for the students. You need to find, okay, a good template, and okay, this is time consuming. It does not come easily, but if you spend time, okay, looking for better PowerPoint templates, the movie will look much better. But that was okay. Now, um, yeah, you can put in some script like this, just what I expect. Okay, so good. I can see it using the ID size. Now let's see this one by Wang. Okay, you see, yeah, if the teacher appear here, things look much better. But in this case, I advise you not to put the text here. It should be somewhere else, so that okay, the teacher have a lot of space, so you can stand somewhere here, pointing at animal, for example, or here. Yeah. So the teacher, you see, it's much better because then you have the video of the teacher around this area. Okay. And this has visual effects. Okay. It's quite nice. Now, what are you missing? Okay. Yeah. You have the text, the script in, okay, the notes. That's good. Okay. You should have script here too. But this is good. This is good. Okay. You only need to think more about the teacher, right? Especially at the introduction, you don't want to be squeezed to the edge of the photo. You should be somewhere in the middle. Now, who else? Yeah, friendship, passion. Wow, many slides, huh? Now let's see if this is the introduction, and okay, you have a very big image like this. Then there is no space for the teacher. Where will you put the video of the teacher in? Okay, this is not enough space. So possibly, okay, it needs to be smaller so that the teacher will be here. But anyway, this template doesn't look good. It's okay for you to show this template when you teach in the classroom, but when you have somebody standing here, I'm not sure. Okay, it's a good idea. And you see, yeah, the the area for the teacher is not enough. It should be about this big. Otherwise, the teacher will be over the text, and your video will be rejected by on commercial platform. Now let me see if you have any notes. And you do not have any notes here too. Let me try to change the background to see if you use transparent background. Okay, yeah. So this is good, right? This is transparent image. But what is missing here is the notes, the script for reading when you are in a studio. So when I evaluate your PowerPoint, I will also look at the scripts. Do you have the scripts? Okay, when you are in front of the camera? Yeah, music. Okay, good. I like the text. But you know, the theme, I mean, the backgrounds doesn't match. Doesn't really match the topic. Now, if your topic is music, I think you can try some other images of people playing music or something like that. So pay more attention to the background. Yeah, it's still a little bit okay. It's still time, but yeah, you have space for the teachers. If you prepare the slide like this, then the teacher will disappear. That's okay. Okay, that's good. Let's look at this qualitative research by Queen. Okay, yeah, this is good. Now, I advise you not to put a number on the PowerPoint slide. Why? Because later on, when you edit the videos, you may want to change this part to be first, for example, and then you have number two sticking in the video, and then it will take a lot of effort to remove the number. So um, we even have rule in studio not to say the number of the lesson. So you must not say, "Hello, everybody. Okay, today we will move on video 20." No. Okay, if you say today we are moving to video 20, the video will be rejected. Why? Because sometime later you might want to update your course. You put a videos okay right after video 19, and then you cannot rename it to 20, or you can rename it to 19 B or C, for example. So just say, hello everybody, in today's lesson we are going to learn about the present tense. Hi guys, welcome back to our course. Today we are going to talk about qualitative research. Now, qualitative research is a primarily exploratory research. It uses words and open-ended questions to explore the perspectives or opinions of a group of participants or individual on a social or human problem. Now, you may rehearse this before going to the studio, but when you read this, use your hand gesture and look straight in the camera like what I'm doing now. Now, let's me try to do this again. Hello guys, welcome back to our course. In today's video, we are going to talk about qualitative research. Now, qualitative research is primarily exploratory research. It uses words and open-ended questions to explore the perspectives or opinions of a group of participants or individuals on a social or a human problem. So how do I do? Yeah, it's like that. Um, that's why you need the script. If you do not have the script, it will be extremely hard. You must be a very, very professional. Even professional people need the script. Uh, you know, my my assistant monitor keeps being rejected. Okay. And let's see this one by Hai Chiu. Okay. Now, so remember this rule, whether your video looks good or not very much depends on the video background. And when you choose a certain video background, make sure you dress yourself appropriately. The color of your clothes also need to match the background of your PowerPoint. So um, after these sessions, please also watch these two video tutorial in which I talk about the common mistakes that teacher make when they go to the studio. Okay, if you are not experienced, you can spoil the filming session by wearing inappropriate clothes. So yeah, make sure you take a look at these two videos too. And if you scroll down here, you will see the video standards that Edimon require. Okay. So this training part is for people who want to become professional, make money from your videos. Wow, yeah. Look at me like this. Okay, this is produced in professional studios, and actually, I make money by making the video. Right? So it's a training course. So now going back to your Moodle course, next meeting I will start looking more closely into your contents. So from now until then, okay, you need to keep watching the tutorial movies here and okay, build more content. Some of you have already got quite a few contents, but some of you are like this, just barely start. Yeah. Oh, I know her. Okay, this is a very popular English teacher teaching online. Okay, so do you have any questions or comments about uh, preparing your PowerPoint file for teaching in the studios? This is the major parts uh, of our training for this session. Do you have any questions? If you don't have any questions or comments, please finish our hands-on activities for this topic at the bottom. You see a link, hands-on, PowerPoint file with transparent big size images. Please upload the PowerPoint file that you have just shared with me via the Padlet. Okay, that will be used as evidence and a part of the online portfolio. Now I can show this. Okay, I have seen one submissions. Waiting for more people. Okay, I have just got comments. Let me show you the comments here. So we build e-learning course for student learning online or just supporting in-class lesson. Well, I just want you to build the e-learning course to support in-class lesson, not okay, fully online without the instructor. So what I want you to do now is pretty much like the course that I'm using to support our learning. So you still go to the class and meet your students, and okay, when the students are back home, they log into your course in order to do homework, in order to get more resources. Or sometimes, if the student have laptops, or if the school can provide you with computer lab, you can take them to the lab and use this system to um, support the teaching. So you see, the course that I have built is very helpful in helping me develop learning activities. I do not have to, you know, lecture all the time. From time to time, I have hands-on activities that um, you have to join. A submissions already good. Now for the next meeting, we start to look at something that you will enjoy a lot. We will talk about artificial intelligence. Right? I think we talk about tools. Yeah, there will be lots of hands-on activities, lots of demos, demonstration for you guys. So from starting from the next meeting, don't miss it because there will be a lot of hands-on. Oh, by the way, we do not have the poll activity here. How could you please type into the chat window whether you are teaching or not? And if you are teaching, are you teaching in primary school, in middle school, in high school, in university or in college? I want to have some, context about what you are teaching. Could you please type that into the chat window? On-time student. Really? You're still a university student. So you haven't got teaching experience yet. Let's see. How about the other people? Oh yeah, you're teaching at middle school, working at Finland International School as a TA, oh, teaching at a language center, university students, so teaching at the foreign language center. So quite a few of you have got teaching experience. In fact, is teaching at a university, and several people are still, students, doing the courses before enrolling into the master program, and Pink is a full-time employee. Oh, I see. So Nhi also work at the Finland International School. I know, that school belongs to Donathang University, right? Sutida is a master student. Do you take all courses in Vietnam, Sutida? You just take several courses on an exchange program? All courses. Wow, that's interesting. Welcome. We love to have people like you. All university are trying to internationalize and just have, just okay, a few foreign students in the campus will be enough, okay, to train okay, the academic environment. Okay, everybody, it's now nearly 10 p.m. and it's time to say goodbye. So I would like to say thank you for spending time with me tonight. And I will see you back again on Friday, right? What time do we meet on Friday night? 6 p.m. Good. 6 p.m. Friday night. And on Friday, we start learning the software, the tools for language teaching, and see how they can help you in the teaching practice. For now, oh, I become very sleepy now. Good night, and okay, have a good day tomorrow. Bye bye.